Hi everyone, we are the Amadasuns, and I'm Moody, and this is my beautiful wife, Ngozi.
Or you can call me MG. So we're here to talk about a period in time where we thought Suyi had autism. I feel like I didn't really even have a thought.
There was no I don't think there was any clear,
Yeah, it was just unknown. It was just something that, people said. Yeah, it was very vague, but it's just something that you just be like, okay, it's a problem. It's just something that it's hard to deal with. But I really did not even really know what it was. So currently, based on research, what we understand it to be is more like, I'm going to use an analogy, right? So you know how you have most of the world being right-handed and a very small percentage of the world, let me not say very small, but a smaller percentage of the world being left-handed, and because of that, everything in the world is made for a right-handed person.
Yeah.
The handles of doors, the handles of fridges, anything at all you have to do, the toilet flusher, everything is made for a right-handed person, right? Made more convenient for a right-handed person. So, and for that reason, you can have a left-handed person trying to open the door with his left hand and slamming the door in his face.
No! Don't open that door!
So using that analogy, that's what I think about someone who is neurotypical. I think that's what they refer us to.
Yeah.
Like we that process things a certain way, communicate with eye contact, certain things. We make majority of the world, and there are fewer people who have autism. So for that reason, it's harder for them, right? Because we have kind of made that the normal, where like you have to have eye contact, you have to communicate a certain way, you have to be social. Yeah, you have to be social a certain way, you have to do things a certain way, and just because of that, the world is a little harder for them. But it doesn't mean what they're doing is wrong, it's just different. When Moody's brother came in one day and he was calling to him and he was like, how come Suyi never responds to his name? Yeah, and then bells just went off in my head. Like, I've heard someone talk about that.
Yeah, and they also talk about it in daycare too. Like they said that he doesn't respond to his name.
Right. So, but what was your first reaction when I was like, okay, I think Suyi has autism?
Yeah, I was like, in my mind, I'm like, well, why is someone looking for what is not looking for her?
He kind of already said that to me. He was like, what is all this?
Yeah, he wasn't like you could play with him, or like he's showing you a toy and he's over looking at you. He wants you to open a yogurt for him and he's not looking at you.
Yeah. You could be playing a game. You could be looking for his attention and he wouldn't be looking at you.
So here I would always try to get him to look at me, play with him, say things to get his attention, to try and kind of get him to look. But he still never looked. I would even try to hold up a biscuit and put it close to my face, so I try to get him to look at my eye, but he would still look at the cookie or look at my mouth and not really at my eye.
He used to wave between, I think when he was like, before he turned 1, he was waving, he used to point, and suddenly all of a sudden, like when he at 18 months, he wasn't waving anymore.
You happy?
Yeah. And he pointed. Going forward, I didn't realize when he stopped. I was just trying to get him to point one time, what do you want? And rather he would lead me by hand.
That's what he was doing. He would pull your hand to grab something.
And he wouldn't even like point to it, he wouldn't look at it, he wouldn't look at me, he would just scream after taking me to the area. He would flap his hands when he was excited, and it wasn't exactly like what I saw on YouTube, but then I wasn't sure either way. And then he also used to walk on his toes.
Like he had no words at 16 months. Or even 18 months, between 16 to 18 months, he had no words, right?
Yeah, so he wasn't speaking. You did make up words.
No, but he was saying daddy. He was saying daddy.
You say he said Dave and Eva. He literally would have said I'm like,
No,
Bruh. Okay.
Said Dave and Ava.
He would be playing with his toy and he would never like try to call my attention to the item, if whether new or whatever.
So he was seeing this toy for the first time where he went to get his ear tubes. But you would notice that not once did he try to show his dad or involve his dad in the play.
Be times where he will just walk and just be going and not look back whether I'm there or not. Bye-bye. See you. Bye, Suyi. Bye. Bye-bye, Suyi.
Like, he tended to stare at lights a lot. He was doing that a lot. Also, he preferred like hard toys over stuffed animals or stuffed toys.
He still does.
He
like,
still does anyway.
Literally, if anything is about to happen that he's scared, he would have asked for his school bus.
Yeah. So that and also we said it before, like he's not listening to his name or
like not listening or responding to his name. Yeah, that's right. So that was pretty much it. And then basically, like I said, and like I would encourage anyone that is worried, we did an assessment. I'm going to put a link of the site down below. It's just it's called MChat. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. So it's basically an assessment that will let you know it grades it like low risk, medium risk, and high risk. And when I did the test at that time, he tested high risk. I mean, on YouTube, the only things I see are cases where they did suspect and it was. I never saw a situation where they suspected and it wasn't, right? And maybe due to, because in our own case, he did have ear tubes and he had hearing loss, and there are like similarities, but I found nobody saying that, you know? So yeah, so that's why I thought to share this video, like just in case you're in my shoes. In the next video, I'm going to explain things I did to work on his speech, and in the same time, everything else kind of improved. He got everything back. Yeah. You want more puff, please? Okay, baby. Push the subscribe button.